So you've come to the exciting conclusion that you'd like to try sponsored InMail, our messaging ad format. You're probably wondering how to get started, so we are here to help. To start off, you'll want to log into your Campaign Manager account and click Create Campaign. Next, select your objective. Message ads can be found under Website Visits or Lead Generation. For the purpose of this demo, I'll be selecting Website Visits. Then you'll build your audience, select your language, and add your target locations. If you want to select a saved audience, you can choose to do that now. If not, you'll build your audience here in Campaign Manager. You'll see that as you add this information in, the forecasting tool on the right will update to show you how much you'll be spending for your current selection of targeting criteria. Ad formats, which have been generated based on your campaign objective. Select Message Ad. If you want your message ad to be shared with the LinkedIn Audience Network, be sure to check this box. If not, you'll want to build your budget and schedule. You have the option of setting a daily budget or total budget. I'm going to set this as total budget for the demo. Then I'll enter my budget and select my schedule. I'm going to run this until I finish spending up my budget, but if you want to specify an end date, select the other button and specify that here. At this point, you can see the estimate for daily spend, weekly spend, and 30-day spend based on the budget and timelines you set in the forecast. Now, there are two things to note here on the page. The first is the drop-down for bid type. As you can see here, the default is maximum cost %. The other thing to note, though, is the bid amount, which is the bid per InMail sent. The suggested amount auto-populates, but you can choose to change this amount if you'd like. Once you're done, click Save and Next. Make sure that you've double-checked the areas mentioned here in this note, and then click Save and Next. Click Create New Ad, and then name your ad. You'll also select a sender on this page. Senders who are already approved will be listed here, but if you don't see the right person listed, click Add Sender and enter their name. Click on their profile and hit Send Request. The desired sender will need to approve the request via their LinkedIn inbox, and when they do, you'll both receive a confirmation. To make sure that they're aware the request has been sent, we recommend sending them an email or a note of some kind. And then one thing to note here is that there'll need to be a first-degree connection with you on LinkedIn in order for you to request to add them as a sender. Once you've selected a sender, you can move on to the next step. Hit the message drop-down and add your subject and message content. As you're building your creative, be sure to enter in macros so that the content you create feels more personalized to the recipient. You can also leverage your custom footer and use short but clear call to actions that are anywhere from 1 to 3 words. Also, include a landing page URL and use the slot for the 300 by 250 pixel image. Leaving that image slot open means another company's ads can appear there. So as a best practice, always use that space. Once you're done, hit Create. If you want to edit, duplicate, or send a test drop to yourself, you'll find the option to do so under the ellipses. Now that you've finished your first creative, continue building as many sponsored InMail creatives as you would like to include in this campaign, and you can do so by just repeating the same steps I've showed you here. But once you've finished building out your sponsored InMail, you're all set. Go ahead and click Launch Your Campaign right here on the right-hand side of your screen whenever you're ready.